typical spring morning. Trees are about to turn green, or they are turning green. Tulips are blooming and the grass is getting greener. Unfortunately, dandelions are coming out as well, all the weeds. So this particular dandelion is coming out. It's under the roots are under a weed barrier. So even if I remove this one by hand, I cannot take the roots out because the roots may be about a foot or so inside. So now I can remove this one, particularly in this area. What I've done, I have just reseeded about a week ago. So I cannot spray any chemical, so I had to remove everything by hand. Here's what happens when I remove them. So this morning I got up early in the morning and start removing weed. So some of them I was able to take the weed out, but you can see the root broke off. That means 3 weeks from now, or a couple of weeks from now, you're going to get another plant. This one, the roots came out pretty good. This one, I lost the root. See, even this one. So the other one came out well, the root is out, but all that effort is in vain. So I had to use some sort of a chemical. But here I cannot use any chemicals because I have just overseeded and I had to wait for 4 weeks. So I'm trying to remove some other the big ones before it start blooming. So here is the solution. Scott, weed be gone. So this one, I got this from Costco, but less than, it's about $25 or so, $24.99 or $25.99. So I got the big can. Also it comes with the spray. So according to instructions, I cannot use this one for 4 weeks on an overseeded area, and I just did that one last week. So I'm going to use that in this one in the backyard because I did not overseed. So you had to water the lawn before you start applying this. So let me go ahead and start watering and applying this. Still, I'm in my front yard. There is no way that I can remove all these weeds by hand. So I had to wait for 3 or 4 weeks. Then I am going to use that chemical, Scott's Weed Be Gone, to get rid of all these weeds. This is my backyard. So I remove some of the dandelions, this area, but still there are a few of them. So it is back-breaking work. So first I'm going to remove all these flowers, make it a lot easier. I don't want them to start producing seeds. So I'm going to use that, remove the flowers. Then I did read that it's better to remove the flowers before applying. So let me go and do that. Then water it, then start applying. This is my backyard. As you can see, I have a lot of dandelion, all these yellow color flowers. So at the moment I'm just soaking the place. Then we'll start applying Weed Be Gone. So I'm going to let it soak for about maybe 5 minutes. So here's what's in the container. This is your spray nozzle. You connect this red part to the top, then you pull this lever. So that's your spray, that's your loading the liquid into your gun. On the other products, some of them comes with battery operated one. You don't have to do any of these things. You put the batteries and it just pumps. So now I'm ready to go ahead and start spraying. Okay, so I'm ready to spray now. So that's the way it's supposed to be. and you can change the spray nozzle. So now this is, so one of the things I do not like about it is constantly you had to start refilling, pumping the back part here like this. So in order to start spraying, I assume that if you get the electronic one, you don't have to do that. So I'm going to change, I'm going to change nozzle to wider spray. So for big ones, spraying or loading. Okay, it did not. There we go. So for wider plants, you can use the wider the spray power point. So now again I'm going to change it to a thin one. So for that's why I'm pinpointing. So I'm going to do this entire lawn. Then I have 4 days of good weather, so I will show every day. I will take shots of every day and see how things are progressing. It took 2.5 hours. Of course, I took a little break for breakfast as well. So this is about, I did roughly about 2,200 square feet, and I took over a gallon of liquid. If I were to do this again, most likely I had to do it again about 3-4 weeks from now. I will not be using the same applicator. I will use the same product, but not the applicator. I would use the concentrated one that you connected to your garden hose. So that I think that will give me a better coverage. I missed a lot of these plants, and I didn't like the fact that you had to keep on pumping. So I think it's better if you have the battery operated the applicator or the spray. Make it a lot faster and easier. Again, if you have a yard, say over 2,000 square feet, I won't use that particular one. And if you have a lot of weed, I didn't realize it, I have lots of weed, so I will not be using that applicator. I'll use the concentrated one that you just connected to one of these regular garden hoses. So I am just going back to the original area where I started. 2.5 hours in, no significant change whatsoever. So every day I will take a quick shot of these ones and show the progress, how they're done. It's been 24 hours since I applied the chemicals. We began significant reduction in flowers. However, it is still probably, these are the ones that I missed yesterday, so I will apply it again today. So if you can see, so it is working again. So you can see here it's a significant reduction. So let's see about this area. So I may have to apply again on these. And yes, so I do see a significant reduction. It's a huge change, but still I had to apply more, and I believe I had to get the concentrated one that you normally connected to your garden hose and then apply again. So I'll do another quick video tomorrow. It's been about 48 hours since I apply the weed corn. So here are the results. So let me put that on the frame. So some of them worked, some of them did not. I also went ahead and removed most of the flowers because I do not want them to turn into seed pods. So here we go. This one, that worked, and that one didn't. So or it could be that I missed some of them, or some of them I applied but still a flower appearing. So I'm just going to remove the flowers, and I suggest that if you have any flowers, take the time to remove them. So here, this one is completely gone. So that way they don't become seed pods and spread. So you need to get rid of them. So this one, so here, this one is almost gone, but the flower just came. So I'm going to remove this one as well. Well, actually that's dead. So I will apply another another round, maybe about a month from now, but I will get the concentrated one that will be connected to the garden hose. So I will try to continue to do this one tomorrow and day after. It's about 80 hours, so it's just over 3 days. So this is my first area that I sprayed. So not that much of success. However, so this is completely gone almost, and yeah, so some of the areas are, see, this areas are gone, and here this plant is dying as well, that one is withered away. So it is kind of 50-50, hit and miss. See, so I'm going to video tomorrow as well to let you guys know. So I believe that we need another spraying, so I'm going to get the concentrated one and apply with the garden hose. So it is day 4. So this is where I started. As you can see, it is not doing its job. The plants are still alive. However, on some of the other areas, the plant, so like this, it's completely gone. Okay, so it's 50-50, it's hit and miss. Unfortunately, I have to use another. So here, half the plant, one plant died, the other one didn't. So it's not the best. So I had to use another application. Then hopefully I will get a better garden. So that's the results. So it's 50-50, hit and miss.